Brakati Hawa, Brakati Hawashai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Hawashai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Hawashai. Call Halayim Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, pushing this truth and sincerity. And diligently putting up videos throughout the week, feeding the sheep. This is McQuah from the Trumpet and VA camp, and I'm going to get right into it. This is Matthew 25 and 13. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. So Yahweh Bashim Yahushai basically giving you a warning, like, yo, man, you gotta be vigilant. You gotta be hot in this, okay? You gotta be continually doing the Lord's work. You gotta be continually trying to get better, feeding the sheep, building on your talents, okay? You can't be set on what you have, okay? Especially if you don't have multiple talents. Okay, I try to the brothers down in the Trumpet and Philly camp. I try to get on the brothers and try to get them to basically start speaking. And a lot of the brothers say, "Well, I'm good at grabbing the precepts." Other brothers say, "Yeah, I'm good at doing this," and other brothers say, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm good at doing that." But I tell them, like, "Yo, man, y'all can all be speakers. Y'all can all develop speaking." Me myself, I wasn't the best speaker in the world. I didn't even like speaking in the world. But since I was basically on my own, I didn't have no choice but to learn how to speak, or I wouldn't be able to go out. And if me, I was like a so-called shy person in the world, outside of boxing and MMA, I was like a so-called shy person. I didn't like talking, none of that. And if I can learn how to be a speaker, anybody can learn how to be a speaker. Period. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, obviously. It says, verse 14, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey." So Yahweh, and these talents are what Yahweh Shimei Shah is giving out. Okay, now you got a lot of people that say, "Well, my lot isn't to prophesy. My lot is just a believer," right? Well, being a talent, there is no such talent of being a believer if you're a man. There is nowhere in the scripts where it says a talent is a believer. There's nowhere in the scripts. You cannot find that lot in the Bible. That's not in there. Okay? That's not in there. All the talents are listed in the Bible. The gift of prophesying, the gift of teaching, you got the gift of language, right? The gift of healing. There's nowhere in the scripts is it a gift on being a believer. That's not a gift. That's not like a talent that you can get salvation by. Okay? And let's say, now being a believer, that's like one talent. Right? That's one talent. But you got to build on that. Because it's a gift to be able to understand and have faith. That's a gift. But Yahweh Shimei Shah said they want their gifts back in usury. So you can't just say, "Hey, I'm a believer," and you good. No, he said he want what he gave you and some. So you can't just be a believer and think you're going to slide out. It says, verse 16, "Then he that have received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them another 5 talents." So you had the one guy, he got 5 talents, flipped it, got 5 more. So now he's sitting at 10. It says, "And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2." So you had the one, he flipped 5. He had another one, he flipped 2. It says, but he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. So you had the one guy, he had the 1 talent, so he was basically probably just a believer, right? And he said, "I'm cool, I'm just a believer. I'm just going to get in I'm going to get on a cherry by just being a believer. Let's see where that 1 talent going to get you." It says, After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoning with them. Let's go on that word reckoning. It says to take up together, to cast or to settle an account. It says, now go to 20. It says, and so he that have received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. So you had this servant right here. He was so appreciative. He got 5. He went and flipped it and got and now he ended up getting 10. It says, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So this is going to be a guy who flipped 5 talents and got into the kingdom. So this is verse 22. Verse 22 says, he also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee, that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou sowest not, where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For unto every one that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he have. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him. Then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. So you had the one guy, he had that 1 talent. He thought he was going to get into the kingdom by just being a believer. But Yahushua said that guy's going to be destroyed. Because no man is going to get into the kingdom talking about I'm just a believer. Nobody, there's no spots on a chariot for being a believer. Let me see. So this is James 2:19. Thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. The devil also believes and tremble. So even the devil believes, but you're not going to see these Edomites out here, which is the devil. You're not going to see them getting salvation, because the devil is the deceiver, the liar, and that's the Edomites. They believe. That's why you got the elites making moves for Jacob's trouble. That's why you got the elites. They got the Planned Parenthood, the crack epidemic, all these different things they trying to use to destroy Israel, hiding the truth that they're Israelites. They try to stop prophecy. They doing this because they're believers, because they know that they believe they can upset prophecy, and they can stop the downfall of their kingdom by keeping Jake's destroyed. So even the devil believes. So what makes you, matter of fact, if you want to be technical, the Edomites are more profitable and loyal than a lot of you 2/3 out there, because the Edomites are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. But you 2/3, y'all being rebellious. Y'all really believe y'all getting on chariots thinking y'all just believers. There's nobody's getting on chariots just being a believer. That's a male that that has knowledge of this truth, able-bodied, and they knew about this knowledge for years or for months and just sitting on it and not doing nothing with it. The only people who are getting salvation at home is the females. That's it. The females. That's it. Nobody else is getting into the kingdom on these chariots by sitting at home. That's just not gonna happen. But let me go back over here real quick. Verse Matthew 25 and 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Because you got the elect, that they help Yahushua create the earth, and they all going to receive salvation. Now you got the 2/3 and the heathen; they're going to be destroyed. It says, verse 35: For I was hungered, and ye gave me meat; for I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink; I was a stranger, and ye took me in; naked, and ye clothed me; I was sick, and ye visited me; I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of these least my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So you're gonna have the elect. They're gonna be looking out for the elect. They're gonna be looking out for the elect. How they gonna be clothing? How they gonna clothe Yahushua, feed him, and visit him in prison? How's all this happening? All this is happening via teaching this truth in the highways and hedges. Because what does Yahushua say? The truth is going to set you free, and that's because right now the elect, before they wake up, they're in captivity. And you got Proverbs 21:16. It tells you that all they that remain in the congregation are the dead. All they that let me just grab it. Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. He that loveth pleasure shall be a poor man. He that loveth wine and oil shall not be rich. The wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous, and the transgressor for the upright. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. There is treasure to be desired in oil, and the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth it up. He that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life, righteousness, and honor. Now this is going to be the elect, but you're going to have the wicked. They're going to stay in their wickedness. Earlier I was watching a movie, They Live. I don't know if you brothers seen that, but you literally got the one Jake was fighting Roddy Piper damn near unto death. He'd rather fight to the death than to be woken up. And that's the same spirit these Jakes in right now. They'd rather fight you to the death than to wake up. They love being in the Matrix. Like when Morpheus was telling Neo about the people in the Matrix. If they not with us, if they not with us, they with them. These people are going to fight. They'll fight to keep their lives, to keep in that sleep. And then you had the one guy, Cypher. He actually was ready to kill to get back to sleep, to get back into the Matrix. He didn't like reality. Anybody, if you in this truth and you looking for escapes, and if you looking for escapes out of this truth, you trying to get chasers to this truth, you probably gonna be destroyed. Because Yahweh Shah said he's coming back to give us rest. So we can't take it upon ourselves to get our rest when Yahweh Shah said that's what he's doing. He's coming back to give us rest. So you can't take it upon yourself to establish your own rest. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting up videos throughout the week, feeding the sheep. Adawan Ratazah, Atham Yakal, Shalom.